Hi guys, I wanted to touch base with you for this week's launch. So this is starting yesterday actually, the 30th, and it's going to end on Tuesday, which is actually the 5th. Just a couple quick things I wanted to talk about. Number one, check your courses, make sure that you're loaded into them. If you don't know how to access them, or if you're missing a class, please reach out to me and we'll take care of it right away. Also, please get in the habit of checking your email on a daily basis, particularly for kids that are brand new. I would encourage you to check several times a day. This is how we communicate, all right? So anytime that we enroll someone in a course, or if we do something else, then it always goes through your email. So be sure to check your email multiple times a day. Also, don't forget to look at your Google Classrooms. As the classes are getting put together, teachers are adding kids to the Google Classrooms on top of their OdysseyWare classes, right? And what I wanted to talk to real briefly today is what we call SMART goals, right? So really, when we think about a goal, it's something that we set for ourselves, something we'd like to achieve. And a lot of times we just kind of put them off to the wayside because typically they're not specific enough. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to talk to you about SMART goals. So the SMART actually stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So when you write a SMART goal, or when you write a goal, it should always be specific. So instead of saying, I want to be a better person, well, we don't know what that means, and there's no way of getting there if we don't know what that means. So you usually want to be very specific. So instead of saying, I want to lose some weight, you want to be even more specific and say, I'd like to lose 10 pounds by this date, all right? It's measurable, meaning that it's something that we can quantify, all right? How much, how many, how will I know when it's accomplished? So if I said I want to be a better person, well, how do I know when that is? So it needs to be measurable. Next, it needs to be attainable. So in my case, I wouldn't set the goal to lose 150 pounds in a week or a month or even a year, because that's not possible, right? So it needs to be something within reach. Okay? Again, it needs to be realistic, right? Which is very similar. Again, it must be doable, all right? And lastly, it needs to be timely. So you should set up a time frame. You should be able to break it down. So if I wanted to lose 10 pounds in 3 months, then I should, break it down into small pieces and say, by this date, I should have lost 5 pounds, right? So timely also sometimes could mean tangible, meaning that you can experience it with your senses, right? So part of this week's assignment, what I want you to do is craft a personal goal. This is outside of school. What is one thing that you would like to do, all right? And then secondly, I want you to craft a goal for your upcoming school year. So you're going to be writing 2 SMART goals for me this week. One of them is going to be a personal goal, and the second one will be a school year or an academic goal. Once you write those, I'm going to put right on our Connects You. I want you to send me a private comment. You don't need to share your goals with the rest of your classroom. You can just share them with me, and we'll take a look at them and we'll keep working on them throughout the week. So any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.